Can I get you anything else, miss? Miss? What do you want?
Well, for years I wanted a pet. I didn't care if it was a Dalmatian or a goldfish. I just wanted something to take care of. I'd come home from work late after dancing for hours at Dinky's Flamingo on the corner, crawl into bed and just feel like there was this empty space beside me. Ralph didn't get it. He wasn't into the idea of responsibility or something. I wasn't so sure I was into Ralph. For the longest time, I didn't even let him take me out. But one day, Ralph pulls up next to me at the gas station, looks me right in the eyes and says, "You're the dancer." And I say, "What?" And he says, "I love you. Get in." So I look at him. He has a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and there's half a sandwich in the front seat of his car. He took me to the pond and we looked at the ducks and gave them the rest of the sandwich, and I thought, I could do this forever. Ralph was an engineer, and he always had these big ideas that sounded to me like he was reading from a car manual. One day he became set on building an exact life-size replica of Apollo 11. I don't even like space. Ralph was so focused on his project, he stopped looking at me, he stopped talking to me. I found myself wandering at night, calling to pigeons on the street. I was leaving leftovers on my back porch for raccoons. Once in a while, I don't know, some of these animals seem to share the same soul. I was at a pet store, looking into the eyes of a guinea pig, and a name came to me. Sylvia. Certain birds would be Sylvia. A stray cat with a face like a black and white cookie. She was Sylvia. I started searching for Sylvias everywhere, but anytime I came close to keeping a Sylvia, Ralph would say no. He was so focused on his model, that's all he could talk about, and I couldn't listen anymore. Then one day I get home, and Ralph digs into his pocket, and he pulls out a rock. And he says, "Here, this is Susanna." And I say, "Who is Susanna?" And he says, "Susanna is your new pet, like you asked." And he's cradling it like it's not a rock. But it's a rock. Today I became a divorcee. And tomorrow...
You're gonna go to the animal shelter.